Hey, welcome back to You've Got This, the channel that's dedicated to teaching you all the life skills that you need to make it in this world. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 tips that you can use to ensure that you will succeed in life and that will make your life easier. There are 3 categories of things that if you employ them, they're strategies, they are mindsets, that if you employ them, they're going to help you accomplish the things that you want in life. The first one is simplifying. Okay, so the first one is simplifying. In all aspects of your life, if you can simplify them, you're going to be happier, you're going to have a lot less chaos in your life, and you're going to find that you can approach life on a daily basis without feeling overwhelmed. When I say simplifying, I'm talking about simplifying the way you do your finances, simplifying in the way that you make your purchases, and in the way that you dress, and in the way that you fill your house. So for instance, and also how you fill your time. Okay, so for instance, there was a period of time during which I way overbooked myself, and I was working full-time. I was on the Chamber of Commerce board. I was in a Rotary Club and on their board of directors, and I was teaching classes at night for karate, and also taking my own classes at night. It actually ends up really burning you out. What you need to do is take into consideration all those things that you want to do in a day or in a week or in your life. Think of them as categories, obviously: work, play, your health and well-being, hobbies, and you just need to make sure that you aren't taking on so many things that you're going in a million different directions. So I would say limit yourself if you can to that. Limit your wardrobe. I have a very limited wardrobe. You're going to see me wearing the same things over and over. I used to have a much bigger wardrobe. I lived in a bigger house with a bigger closet with a lot more clothes. And I really culled everything out of my wardrobe that was extraneous, that I didn't wear. It makes dressing easier, it makes it a lot less expensive, and it makes you much more deliberate about when you do make purchases. Speaking of making purchases, I don't know what kind of a shopper you are, how deliberate you are, but you have to think of every purchase you make as an expense, a current expense to you, and an expense to your future, to your financial well-being. So when you are buying things, you need to think carefully about whether you really want to buy them or not. And then when you do buy them, making a good choice, something that's got good quality and is going to last, and that maybe you're going to keep forever. My skis and my mountain bike are ancient, but they're still good, you know, and you have to resist the impulse to have the newest, the best, or the latest. Find something that's good that you really like and keep it. And then you can just characterize it as old school, you know? Like, yeah, these are my old school skis, my old school hardtail mountain bike. But anyway, I still like those things and I still keep them, and I really don't care if other people think that they're old. But anyway, so I'm just suggesting that in all things, whether it's paying bills, that you create a simplified system. You know, do your automatic payments from your checking account or your debit account as much as possible. You know, in every way in your life, think about what it would be the simplest system to utilize so that you are not feeling overwhelmed with all the demands of life. And there are many, and that's a fact. But it can be made much more enjoyable and allow you to have the quality of life that you want because you have more time and a lot less anxiety and stress. That also comes under the category, all of those things, of minimalism. I mean, that's a big buzzword right now, minimalism. But I'm telling you, you do not need very much stuff. In my life, what I care about are my basic needs. So I need a couch, I need dishes, I need a bed. Those are basic needs. And then I kind of limit the other things to maybe sports equipment, because that adds to my quality of life. So that would be one thing I do have, and you may have something different. Maybe you're into photography or you're into cars or whatever, so you're going to have things that pertain to that. But please be mindful of gathering too much stuff in your life. I moved from a house that was twice as big as the house I'm in now, and I thought that I was pretty good at decluttering and keeping things at just the bare minimum. And once I started packing, I had 3 yard sales. I donated tons of extra stuff to an entire storage unit worth of stuff to a charity yard sale to get rid of all the excess stuff that I found that I had that I really didn't want to take into my new life in my new small house. And so be mindful of not collecting too much stuff. Try to live minimally. It opens up a lot of time for you and a space, mental space, financial space, to not have too many things. When my kids were really little, it was funny, and I know you've probably heard this before, but sometimes when they would get Christmas presents, they liked playing with the box more than the toy that was in the box. So try to include that idea of maintain a minimalistic existence in your life so that you have room for the things that you care about more, like maybe more time, more money, advancing in your profession or those things that you find enjoyment in. And then the last tip I have for you is consistency. Anything that you want to undertake, whether it's you want to become more physically fit, you want to become more financially stable, you want to have a more ordered life, you're going to have to invoke consistency in order to achieve it. And that means attending to those things on a regular basis. I know somebody who exercises regularly and is in great shape. He doesn't put in a ton of time in his exercising. He fits it in after work. And he does small periods of time during which he only does maybe a 15, 20, 25-minute workout depending on the day and how much time he has. But it's the consistency that has gotten him to the point that he's very physically fit. And so I'm just saying, another example, saving money. You've decided you want to save money. You're trying to build up your emergency fund or put aside money for a retirement account or anything like that. It's not so much how much it is, it's the fact that you do it on a regular basis. So if you can keep in mind, be mindful of the concepts of simplicity, minimalism, and consistency, I think that you will find you have room in your life for a greater quality of life, for the things that you have wanted to pursue that you don't feel that you can, and you can see your way forward towards creating a life that is satisfying for you with those things in mind at all times. So good luck with all of that. If this was helpful, please give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and push the subscribe button, and you can find more videos, and there's similar topics on the website. You've got this life.com, and also on this channel, You've Got This. See you soon.